Let's go. That's delicious. And that chicken too is so good. Hey friends, it's Greg Hudson here, host of ABR, and man, you know those places around the country that you say, when I go through this town, I gotta stop there and eat. Well, we are going to the spot in Milwaukee that everybody says that about. Fresh frozen custard, awesome burgers, and the same recipes dating back to 1951. Come on in, let's grab a custard and a burger at Kopp's. What's going on, Scott? Good to see you, man.
Thanks, and you.
Okay. First of all, we're pulling up. I wasn't sure what we were pulling up to. I mean, it looks like some mid-century modern spaceship out there. And then you come in here, this is impressive. So I got to get into the story right away with Kopp's because doing my homework, as we do, everybody seems to stop at Kopp's when they're coming through Milwaukee. Like, it doesn't matter if you're going to Florida or you're driving up to Green Bay or Canada, people have to stop here. What is going on? What's this sort of cult following with Kopp's, man?
Our custard.
That's a man with confidence. Brimming with confidence with it. Oh, Scott. Okay. So what's what here?
Turtle Sundae.
Okay.
Probably our most popular sundae. And a double dish with vanilla and chocolate.
And this custard is everything I keep hearing about. I think you're right. This is everything that people love about Kopp's is the custard. My first try. Here we go.
Highly addictive.
Oh, Scott. That is outstanding. It's just so creamy. You know, maybe that's something that we need to discuss is the difference between custard and ice cream, because this is not ice cream.
So custard has high butterfat content, eggs. It stays on your palate longer.
Yes. So it's got butter and eggs in it.
It's got heavy cream.
It's decadent.
And it's
So creamy.
no preservatives. So when you buy our custard and put it in the freezer, you probably want to eat it within 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
Oh, okay. Super
Keep it
fresh.
I mean, we run the machine all day long.
I can't stop eating this, man. So I love turtles. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. A turtle sundae, is this made with the custard as well?
All we have is frozen custard here.
That's it.
Only thing we serve, yep.
There's no like ice cream somewhere you tucked up that you throw in
we don't
anywhere?
use that word. That word is banned from.
Whoa! I love that. So custard, custard, custard. That's it. Oh, this is just. Oh man, and the chocolate, the caramel. What's the secret there? Because this is top shelf, man.
The hot fudge. We have the hot fudge made for us. It's our own special recipe.
Okay.
So that makes us stand above and beyond anyone else. And just the quality of the pecans, we use a mammoth pecan, which is an expensive pecan. It's a large size pecan.
And that vanilla custard, man, that's outstanding.
Yep.
So, give me the history of Kopp's. Honestly, I'm kind of looking for an excuse to sit here and just keep eating this. But give us the history of Kopp's.
So,
you've been around for a while.
A long while. Elsa Kopp started the business in 1951. Her husband became ill, and she had to figure something to make money for the family. So she got involved in custard stands. She opened up the first stand on 60th and Appleton, and her son, when he was about 19, took over the business. And he's the one that made us who we are. He blew us up.
Got you.
And we do everything the way we've done it since 1951. Not much has changed.
Are you, see, now that was my next question, because with a place like Kopp's, that's sort of a legacy restaurant, if you will. It really is. It's become a destination that people come to. I wanted to ask you what's evolved over time, but it sounds like recipe-wise,
Yeah, now that hasn't really changed too much. We've added things on, we've changed a couple things here and there, but for the most part, we keep it the way it was from the beginning.
So did I read somewhere that you even have some machines back there that have been around for, I don't know, maybe since the beginning?
Yeah, well, they were here when we bought this building. Before it was Kopp's, it was the Milky Way, which started in the late 40s. The two machines, we have a vanilla machine and a chocolate machine, are from probably 1946, 47.
Are you kidding me?
Those are the workhorses. Those really pump the custard out. The next set of machines we got was in 83, and then the second set of machines we got was in 1985. But those two older machines will run circles around the newer machines.
That is crazy. And so I love the fact that you guys are continuing with the original recipes and what made you famous, but you're still doing it with a modern take and a modern spin, because this kitchen, I feel like I'm on a spaceship. Well, custard is incredible. I mean, I'm glad right away we got straight to the custard. What else are we going to be trying today?
Burgers, chicken sandwiches, we got shakes we can make you.
I'm not mad at any of that.
You won't leave here hungry.
It's going to be a good day for your boy. Let's get back there and make some burgers. Okay, we are getting some access that you probably aren't used to seeing when it comes to Kopp's. We're getting you behind the scenes. Scott agreed to take us back here and show us how those burgers are created, those addictive burgers that everybody loves, that when they pass through Milwaukee, they just gotta have, they stop here for. He's gonna show us behind the scenes. So what are we doing here, man?
All right, so we're gonna get some onions started.
Is that a little clarified butter?
It's called World.
You're throwing a bunch on there. I love this. Those are, Scott, those are huge, man.
We don't play.
And when it comes to those burgers, Scott, you guys have your own proprietary blend that you're getting, right?
We do.
Would you say that blend is part of what attributes this unique flavor that everybody loves and has to have?
100%.
Man, guys, you got to remember too, this is how it's been done from the beginning, right? All the way back to
1951.
Man, you're like an encyclopedia. You know just about everything about this place, the year, the dates.
More than you can imagine.
Everything that makes it special.
We're gonna let the onions cook a little bit.
Okay.
Let them get a little bit brown. Then we're gonna add butter.
I think the butter might be the secret too. I love butter on just about everything. Man, this smells incredible right now.
And everything is made fresh. We don't cook anything ahead of time.
Well, and that's what I thought was so unique, because I know you guys, when you get busy, man, that lobby is slammed. So when I see you right now putting fresh onions down there to grill, I'm like, man, they really are serious about freshness with this stuff. Whoa.
That's the key. That would make us stand apart, because everything's going to be as fresh as it can be. Nothing's cooked ahead of time.
There we go.
But you want to cook the onions first before you add the butter.
Gotcha. Yeah, just get a little bit of that brown on there, a little bit of that char, which I like. Ooh, buns are coming up. We are cranking here, Scott. And again, you guys just have this down to a science. It's like a whole assembly line back here.
100%.
I mean, those burgers just look incredibly juicy, man. All right, got the burgers on the buns, and now Scott, taking us through the process, is going to wrap these bad boys up.
So each sandwich always gets a pickle. Center.
And same thing, is this wrapped just the way it was back in 1951 in paper, boom, twist, serve?
Yeah, the wrapper is a better paper than what we had back in the day. Nothing can leak through this paper.
Oh, that's good. So similar style, but with a bit of a modern twist so nothing can leak.
Exactly.
Burgers are done, man. You just ripped right through getting those burgers ready. Like, again, assembly machine, an assembly line, 4 burgers, boom, ready to go. I picked this one because it looked massive, and also I saw that cheese peeking out. That cheese was peeking out of the wrapper, so out of the 4, I chose this one. I'm not even sure what's on it. It just looks delicious. All right, let's see what this is all about. The reason why people stop on their way to Milwaukee, or on their way anywhere through Milwaukee. This is massive. Yeah, I'm definitely leaving it in the paper for sure.
Not too bad, huh?
You got to be kidding me with that. That is fantastic. You know what this has? And I don't know what it is. It's definitely that beef is special. But this, I get it now. And let me try to explain this. When there are destination places, and we all have them, places when we're going through a town, I gotta stop here and get this. I'm from a small town, Hamilton, Ohio. We have Jolly's, and there it's a local staple. And it has a flavor that transports you someplace. And that flavor makes it a destination. This has a flavor that makes this place a destination. If that makes sense. There's something unique about it. You know what you're eating. You know it's a Kopp's burger. Like this burger, you could line up after this 10 burgers, have me taste all 10, and I can pick out the Kopp's. That's what this is. I can't get over it. I'm a believer. I am a believer, man. This is outstanding. I can't wait to try some more. Thank you so much, Scott. This is unreal. We got you out of the kitchen for a second, man. That's good. That's good, man, because now you're open. People are starting to come in, getting a little bit of a crowd here. I mean, I'm telling you, at 10:30 in the morning, there were cars parked outside waiting for you to open.
Yep. We've had people as early as 10 o'clock waiting, sitting out there for 30 minutes to get in.
Well, I mean, listen, I tried the custard, I tried the burger. I'm a believer now, okay? I'm a Kopp's believer. I get it. I'm one of those people now that anytime I'm passing through Milwaukee, the boys are stopping at Kopp's and grabbing a burger and some custard. But we're taking a little different approach now, right? What do we got here?
I made a couple buffalo chicken sandwiches. Just because the buffalo is probably my favorite, one of my favorite sandwiches besides the burger.
Man. Yeah, again, this bun you're using. Tell me what's going on with this bun? This is
We have a local bakery called Sorrentino Bakery. It's on the east side. They make all the buns for us, for all our stores.
Got you. Because even when the guy was putting the buns on the flat top back there, it just smelled like fresh bread was being baked or something.
It's a family-owned business.
See, and
We're
I love
a
that.
family-owned business. So.
And you're keeping it local.
Yep.
Well, look at this first. I mean, you got to check this out. This is just, that looks like it's going to be delicious. And I'm actually a big fan of the chicken like this.
Yeah.
Just like, looks like it's been put on the flat top, grill. You know, it's got those marks on the outside, not breaded. I'm ready to go. So what's on here? Buffalo sauce?
So it's a grilled chicken breast cooked in hot sauce. We saute up celery that we soak in hot sauce, and then a chunky blue cheese dressing.
Oh man, let's go. That's delicious. That is, and that chicken too is so good. That chicken's outstanding. And actually, most buffalo chicken sandwiches come breaded, which is great. But I'm kind of really digging this iteration of just kind of a grilled chicken breast on here.
The chicken's cubed out, so it's nice and tender.
Yeah, that's what it
We're able
is.
to flatten out on the grill, so it will fill the whole bun. You're not breaking your jaw trying to take a bite.
Yeah, it's very tender, and I see that now. So, Scott, tell me your story, though, man, because you've been with Kopp's for a while, and this has to be a place you believe in through and through, but I want to know, tell us your side of things.
So, when I was in 8th grade, there's some things I wanted. My parents said, well, if you want them, you have to get a job and make money and get them yourself.
Okay.
So back in the day, you just didn't go and apply and just get a job. You kind of had to know somebody in the business. And I knew somebody that worked here. He threw my application in front of the manager. I got hired, and the rest is history. So 44 years later, still doing it.
That is incredible. And that's just so funny that this all took place because your buddy took your application and put it in front of the manager. Well, okay, then let me go a little bit deeper with this, because if you've been around, you stuck around for 44 years, what is it about this place that made you want to stick around this long and make this, a part of your life?
It's such a fine running machine. It has its stress. Every job has its stresses. But
sure.
I get up in the morning, I know what I'm going to wear. I don't have to worry about. That's why, like, Einstein had 7 different suits. They all were the same. He didn't have to think what he was going to wear. And it's just fast paced. The day goes by quick.
Yeah.
You're constantly moving. I'd never be able to survive at a desk job.
Yeah.
And the customers and the employees are the second part. You get to meet so many people. The amount of volume of business we do. I've met so many people throughout the decades, and just having employees and showing them what I know, that they can become successful no matter what they do.
Yeah.
Which I've had multiple people come in years later saying, thank you guys for showing me to have some work ethic, because they become successful.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And you know what, I can imagine. I was going to say, that's a long time. You must have met some incredible people, seen this whole place change.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something else. If this place is maintaining employees and retaining employees like you for this long, man, they got to be doing something right, and you must be passionate about it. That says a lot about the business.
Kopp set the standards for what we do. And that's probably one of the other reasons I've stuck around, because he's such an incredible guy and an incredible boss. We just learn from him and just kind of keep going.
Right.
He trained us the way it all should be done, and we're a family-owned business that's succeeding more than a lot of other businesses.
Yeah.
So,
well, I can see why, because you don't cut any corners on quality, on freshness, on service. I mean, I'm telling you, when these doors are ready to open, you're right, you couldn't work a desk job. This guy's running around back there like chicken with his head cut off, but all with a purpose. And that's what this place is about. Fast efficiency with quality.
Exactly.
So,
quality's the number one.
Well, thank you for your time today, Scott. We had a great time with you, man. And yeah, like I said, this is going to be my destination anytime I'm passing through Milwaukee for ABR or anything else.